Vikings here.
Yeah, dude. Kirk Cousins is going to die. We are the worst offensive line in the history of the Minnesota Vikings.
Okay, phone's going away, and we are starting the pod.
All right. How do you want to start it?
I don't know. How do we normally do this? Tommy, any ideas?
Should I take this?
We got nothing on this end.
I will say, Ebenezer, you're looking pretty strong.
Thank you.
Yeah, we should maybe do we introduce you before the podcast?
Can you, Ebenezer, can you start this one off for us?
Can you kick off our podcast, dude?
Is that too much to ask?
Ebenezer, if you're laughing, can you put the microphone to your face? Because
Otherwise the people don't know it's funny. We have stupid listeners and they don't know.
Otherwise, they're gonna think you didn't think it was funny when I said you could.
Yeah, I'm just
could you
like
start
awkwardly just sitting and tolerating you guys.
Yeah, that's what we were hoping for. When we asked you to do the podcast, you're like, God, I hope he tolerates us. I hope he's not mean. I hope he's not mean to us.
Dude, that would suck to have a mean guest.
Yeah, that would suck. Do you want to intro us in a mean way, dude?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen you be mean to anybody.
I don't know.
To be honest
I'm
with
too
you.
much of a people pleaser.
Yeah.
It's
You're a
like,
child preacher.
yeah.
You preach to the children.
I do. I mean to them. That's fine.
Really?
Yeah,
Are you?
because they're in on it. So
Yeah.
it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not like insane. But
Yeah, right. I guess I'll do it.
All right.
It's a We Cool podcast. You all know this. Grant, Ryan, Tommy, don't do it. Just don't press buttons.
Does this see a pause?
We got Abenezer Merdassa in the house. Very hilarious Minneapolis
child
stand-up.
preacher. he's the funniest child preacher in the world, maybe.
the
So-
cult leader of the people, dude.
Sorry for the low energy intro. We haven't done this in a while. It's been like 10 days since we recorded or something.
I've been talking
it's been a
real
minute.
quick.
Ebenezer, could you take us through like what it looks like what one of your sermons look like to the kids?
Oh,
Also, what age group are we talking? Are
Dude,
we
it's a-
talking 2-year-olds, babies?
no, they're not babies. They're like,
Are we talking a bunch of babies in diapers?
no, they're just like middle schoolers.
Damn, dude, that's the toughest age, right?
No, that's like the best age though.
Really?
Is it?
Yeah,
Because they're mean.
exactly.
Yeah, they're like
can-
little shits.
Yeah, but if you become one of them, then it's like fun.
So you just you're like the biggest jock they've ever seen, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean it works because like I'm not scary.
Yeah.
But I will talk about your forehead, like.
Hell yeah. Dude, little
If a
black
kid-
kids
if a
love
kid is
roasting your
acting-
forehead. Why is that?
It's like the first thing.
Damn, dude. I never,
If
when
a
I was
kid's-
in middle
if
school.
a kid's acting up, wait, what would you say about a kid's forehead if he's acting up?
I just call him, "Hey, forehead," and then
Oh, you're not even creative. You're just,
No, that's brutal, though.
you have a forehead and that's your biggest feature.
or it's
That's
like
pretty good.
the
Some guy
big-
called me on the basketball team. He called me ears in high school. That really got me
Dude,
because
that,
I had my ears were still big, but
Yeah.
head was even smaller. Ears same size. Ears grew first.
yeah. Your ears keep growing.
Ears grew first. Dick grew last.
Still hasn't.
It's a fingers
Still
crossed.
hasn't. It's still coming in. We're praying every day.
Yeah.
I'm going to Ebenezer's sermons. I'm praying for my penis.
That's what they say about you when you die. Your ears, your fingernails, your hair, and your penis keeps growing.
Well, your ears don't keep growing.
Yeah, they do.
No.
Your ears and your nose grow
keeps
forever.
growing.
Yeah.
Grow forever, but not after
and
you're
your
dead.
penis
They might.
and your penis never starts.
Yeah.
Hey God.
And how come my penis keeps
Hey,
getting
G-
smaller?
Hey Jesus.
I got a bone to pick with you. It's small, and it's my penis.
Tom, you just grew in like one feature at a time, or was it just like just the ears?
He was grown in a lab. He was grown on a petri dish.
Yeah.
And it spiraled out of control, and now we've got Tommy.
No, it's like ears
Yeah.
first, then arms.
Yeah.
Ryan grew me in a lab because he needed a buddy to.
Well, I was trying to
go
do
on the
stem
road
cell
with.
research, and then it turns out I don't know how to do that at all.
And then I came out of Ryan's apartment.
Ryan wanted to
Yeah.
use the carpool lane.
One of the cats pissed in the petri dish. Next thing you know, we got Tommy walking around doing jokes.
Next thing you know, I'm walking around going, I'm going to New York. I gotta go.
And you're like my Frankenstein's monster. I'm gonna have to kill you one day.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, it'll happen.
Damn, dude.
Do the kids? Do they love God?
I hope. You know,
Yeah,
I
me
don't
too.
honestly. I don't check in like that.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you checking in with them about?
I'm just like, you remember what I said last week?
Right, that was awesome, right? Was that cool? Did you think that was cool?
Yeah, and a lot of the times they don't, so I just do the same thing I did the week
Nice,
before.
dude. You're
What?
recycling material.
Exactly.
Do you do crowd work with
Yeah,
them?
you're really honing it.
Oh yeah, it's just low level crowd work though, like calling them face or like.
Are you giving like? Are you like? Do you like talk like an old head in front of them? You're just like, hey man, listen, you got to pay the price to do the work, and they're like, what? And
I
you're just like,
sit backwards in my chair. I'm like, what's up, dudes? Let's chop.
Let's
it.
jam.
Respect is given, not earned, young blood.
Is it kind of like a after school youth group?
No, they do. I just kind of just talk to them for.
Is it like Sunday school while their parents are in church?
Yeah.
Also, what kind of church we talking here? What religion you spitting these days?
Scientology.
That would rock.
I don't Lutheran.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not really
The
like.
boring one.
Yeah. You're more of a Catholic yourself?
I don't know, man.
Do you think if you were in the old timey times, would you hang?
You're an agnostic preacher.
Yeah, really tough to pry in basically any shred of.
Yeah, you're preaching the good word, but you're like, I think it's just a normal word. I think it's it's a decent, it's an average word.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I think I'd probably just be like throwing the rocks if I was like in the old. Like I just go with whatever everyone doing.
else is doing. You don't think you'd hang the note on the door and be like, the Catholic Church is fucked up.
What is it? 99 Theses or something?
Feces.
Yeah, 99
99 shits and a bitch ain't one.
Farting Luther.
There you go, dude.
Yeah, let's go.
Nice.
Woo.
Nice.
Yes.
Did you guys know the FBI killed Martin Luther? Did you guys know that? It wasn't James Earl Ray.
In 1492.
He was named after Martin Luther King.
That's why he's Junior. Martin Luther Jr. Wasn't Martin Luther King Jr.'s son also a junior? A double junior?
Double junior.
Martin Luther King double
That's
junior.
the
Double
third.
quarter pounder junior. Martin Luther. We got a Martin Luther double quarter pounder. Can I get 2 of those?
Damn, dude.
please?
Burger King is going to do that.
The Martin
like,
Luther King Jr.
The
meal.
Martin Luther double King Jr.
double
basket.
quarter pound king.
This February, coming to you with freedom.
You got like the Travis
Ironically,
Scott.
those are my fever dreams.
Aren't you glad that nothing bad ever happens to black people now? Celebrate in style with Burger King. And
Black people.
Martin Luther Burger King Jr. Did one of you already say that?
Yeah,
Okay, sorry.
I don't know.
I had a dream
There's
and
too
it was weird. There was a guy with he was like wearing a
I
mask.
had a dream. Chicken fries.
The angry Whopper will come back. I've been to the mountaintop, and they have angry Whoppers.
This feels like coon activity.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, did we fuck up already? Did we already ruin our
Very
friendship?
unchill. First black guest we've had in a while.
Shit.
Let's talk about fried chicken.
We were just, dude, literally before you got here, we were like, don't bring up Martin Luther King. And then you steered us there by saying you're a Lutheran.
That's been the group chat all day. Just don't. Oh my God. No, we can. This is a podcast where we apologize, demand apologies, and read anonymous listener apologies. We can open up by
saying we're sorry for making.
yeah, definitely. sorry about all that. But also sorry for like saying we're gonna have you on for over 2 years at this point, and it just
it's all
never
okay.
happening. Like we're bad at.
Well, the problem is when you're spreading your word, we're spreading ours.
That's
dude.
true. We record on
We're just
Sundays.
spreading different gospels to different children.
This is a children's podcast.
What do you guys think is the youngest kid who listens to this podcast? Do you think there's children listening out there?
Yeah, dude, definitely. Shout out. If you're a child who's listening to this, message Tommy directly.
His DMs are open.
You cool is for the children. Dude.
We cool with children? We cool.
That could be the Patreon, is a children's spin-off podcast.
That could be the
we should do
Like, you remember like the now this
Kids
CDs?
Bop.
dude. We should.
Yeah, kids. It's like Kids Bop's podcast.
God damn, dude. If we could pay,
We can redo episodes and make clean versions.
dude. If we could pay kids to just like have a script
Yeah.
and read what we've said on
Did
the
I
episode.
tell you I wanted to do a sketch? I wanted to do like a Mark Maron-esque style podcast with like kids. Did I ever run this idea by you?
I think you did, but let's hear it again.
Well, there's it at Gotham Comedy Club has like a summer camp where they teach kids how to do stand up, and then they'll post clips on their Instagram account, and it'll be like a 9-year-old boy, and he's like, teachers are always giving way too much homework, and they have like stand up cadence, they're just like they're like bedtime, I think bedtime should be increased a little bit, and they like do stand up in front of their parents and stuff. I wanted to like, because these are parents who are trying to get their kids into child acting of some sorts, and I wanted to be like, can I like hire your kid, pay you however this works, and then like use my friend's podcast studio, and then call it like what the heck with Tommy Bear, or what the frick with Tommy Bear. And then I'm like, so when you say like teachers give away too much math homework, like what do you mean by that? Because I know what I do. I don't really understand what you do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't really understand your thing.
Yeah,
And
I'm saying teachers don't give enough homework. That's my bit.
Yeah, and it's like now when you say that bedtime is 9 p.m. Now, was that how long you been doing that bit? Because I saw you run that, and sorry I was like kind of weird in the passing, in the hallways at Gotham. I was going through a divorce. That's a whole other thing.
Yeah,
Because we met at Catch a Rising Star in 1987, and you were doing that bit. You were doing a form of that bit.
You were doing that bit. You were doing it, but you changed it to 8 p.m. Bedtime was 8 p.m. Now you're saying it's 10 p.m. So it's like, what's really what is bedtime really? And then kind of see how those kids respond.
Yeah,
very good.
I thought there'd be something. All right, maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, I got.
That's funny. I mean, it's funny.
Well, I mean, yeah, this is definitely the second or third time I'm hearing.
Yeah,
it. But it was long enough ago that we got new listeners, right? We got new listeners like every single day.
Dude, this is my impression of if I'm a guy who's in charge of a bunch of child actors. I'm calling their parents and I'm like, yeah, you're trying to get into child acting. Well, your child is acting up right now, and you need to come get him, or I'll shoot him in the head with a gun.
Like the kids wrangler is like the animal guy on set.
And he's got a lasso.
You got like a khaki vest. You look like Crocodile Dundee.
They should do that with like bring on Conan, like a guy who just has a bunch of children.
And he's like bringing them out of a burlap bag and stuff.
He's having them jump through hoops and shit. He's like, all right, check out what this one can do. He can swear. Look at him. Ask him to say a swear word. And he's just like, fuck.
It's Johnny Carson. Johnny Carson. All of a sudden, the kid starts attacking Johnny. It just cuts to black.
Yeah. What about Johnny Carton of milk? And
what about Johnny Cartman?
No,
it's yours.
No,
was
dude,
better.
do it.
No, Johnny Carton of milk was better.
He's a giant carton of milk. it's the Tonight Show with Johnny big old carton of milk, and the guest comes on and it's just a fucking carton of milk sitting there, and he's got to work through it.
Dude, Milk is having a rough rough go right now. Milk.
The almonds are fucking up milk.
This is what this is, man.
Yeah. Don't try to fuck up our podcast. We're talking about milk.
I saw a milk billboard the other day, and it said milk hydrates better than water. And then it was like getthemilk.com or something. And it's like, milk, you're done. Just give it up.
Yeah, it's like newspapers. Newspapers and milk.
Print media. Milk is going the way of print media.
Because you got almond milk now. It's like a high-speed internet, I saw a billboard the other day that said, Dad, I'm coming. And then it's a little kid and he's reaching. And then it's like, for your gun. What? Yeah, and I'm trying to.
What's the POV here? What's the take?
Well, I don't have one. I just saw that.
No, I mean not the billboard.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess like don't leave your gun sitting on your nightstand if you have a kid.
POV, you're 52.
Yeah, you're a fucking red-blooded American man.
POV, you're awesome.
You got 2.5 kids and 17 firearms.
POV, you were all region in track in high school, and it's all been downhill from there. Your son's going to blow his head off with your gun that you left out. Damn, dude, that would suck if you're a parent. If you're a parent, your kid used your gun to blow his head off.
I'd be a little pissed. I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
I'd be furious. I had
Outside
someone
of sad, I'm like, damn, you really just had to ruin the weekend.
Yeah,
Like,
feels like it would be a real "I told you so" moment for the mom too. You know what I mean? It's like not only
Yeah, because she was saying, "Don't leave the gun on the nightstand."
And you're like, "I'll get it."
Don't leave the loaded pistol on the nightstand. At least turn the safety on. And you're like, "No, the safety's for pussies.
Yeah,
Trust me. If an
yeah,
intruder
yeah.
breaks in, I'm not gonna have time to hit the safety button."
plus, he uses your favorite gun. You lose your kid
Oh,
and
yeah,
your
dude.
gun, dude.
That was my uncle's gun. My uncle shot himself with that gun. I got a message. In regards to last week's episode that they wanted me to read about what we were talking about last week. Do you guys remember?
No.
Where did it go?
I mean, that was
here it
how
is.
many? Yeah.
He wanted
when
me
was
to
the last
say
time
his
we
name.
recorded?
He says, okay, so this is Ben Malachowski. Ryan, I demand an apology from Grant and Tommy for being such absolute weenies about their favorite flavor of LP. He's talking about Little People.
Oh, okay.
I got to thinking about it and realized the best flavor of LP are the female LPs. Why? Because they're always so thick. Think about it. You've never not seen a thick female LP. They're always waddling around. All right, I'm not.
I like how he's just speaking very derogatively, but he's using the LP, so it's like
Yeah,
that's
he's
just
all right.
cover.
They're always waddling around because they got that dump truck ass. That Tonka truck
Why are you
dump
reading
truck
this
ass.
right now?
Because he told me to. Ass as big as their head, man. Thicker than a Snicker, and a fun-sized Snicker is still pretty damn thick. No other group of females on Earth is as consistently thick as female LPs. The list of consistently thick females goes female LPs. All right, well.
This is just
Yeah, well, Ben.
I mean, like, does this prove our point, Grant?
yes, it absolutely.
Yeah, like that, like an insane person
Yeah.
wrote to Ryan.
Ben's fully in the DMs. He's in my DMs too.
Ben
and
rules, dude.
He was so.
I don't think I can read the rest of this.
No,
I don't think I should
the
have read
wrong
any of this.
message here. Ben, I mean, come on, man, clean it up, dog.
Ben, come on, this is a children's show. We have a man of God on the podcast.
These are what our
You know?
listeners are like.
Hey, honestly,
I did.
bro just has things that he likes.
I did tell Ben that I was gonna murder him if he DM'd me one more time because I made the mistake of saying on this podcast that even though the signups were closed for the Sisyphus contest, if you DM me, I'll get you in.
Oh no.
Ben took the opportunity to ask me 4 million questions about the contest, even though I told him when it is and that he's in.
Yeah.
And I told him, if you ask me one more question, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
And he kept DMing me after that.
feeding the fire, dude.
I know. So we got to.
Death by podcast.
Yeah.
Well, all right. I guess I'm sorry I asked you.
Ben, DM Ebenezer, okay? Take some of the work off our backs. Why don't you get in his ear for a little bit?
He absolutely is going to.
Okay.
I asked him
Ask him if he can sign up for the being a preacher contest, which I know you guys do annually. The
every
Minnesota
year.
#1 preacher contest. Get in there. You know, get in that game.
I asked him if he wanted to be anonymous, and he said, "Nah, son. Say my name."
You said son?
Yeah, nah, son. Say my name, and then he said hashtag I stand with Ryan. I'm starting to realize I might be on the wrong side of history with a lot of my.
Just right now. Is this the first time you've ever questioned yourself?
I always thought I was a pretty good guy. But then I started seeing who agrees with me, and I'm like, fuck, maybe I'm the bad guy. I don't know. Maybe I'm standing in the way of progress.
I think you posed the question, what's your favorite genre of midget?
Little people. I said little people.
I don't think you did.
I said Hobbit later, but yeah, and I'll apologize for
What
that
do you mean
too.
genre?
Like type, favorite.
I think there's 4 types, right?
Let's break them down. What are they?
There's the four food groups.
the mythical.
It's in a triangle, if you will. Picture,
the
mel-
mythical fifth type.
milk is at top.
Yeah.
I think there's like 4 different.
Yeah,
There might be
just-
more than 4 like types of like dwarfism. Though.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like one where your torso is big,
Yeah.
and then I don't know the other ones.
Bald. There's bald. Where you're bald.
There's also the type. Okay.
This is the kind of bullshit they're spewing in the church that I don't stand for. This is the kind of bullshit that they're doing in the Lutheran church.
Yeah.
That's just not okay with me.
You need to come to the
What
light,
about
Tommy.
the ones that are kind of crazy?
Oh, so now you want
Is
to
that-
talk. Now you want to talk about it.
They have like kind of they kind of have the regular body proportions.
Yeah.
Like you can tell they're shrunk down, but it's like
Grant, Ryan, you guys are so short. You're in the four.
we're actually the fifth.
We're the fifth.
We're the cusp.
The mythical
You're-
fifth type of little person who can definitely make
short
fun of the other
kings.
4 types.
We're daywalkers.
This is
Yeah,
when
dude,
poor
we're
people-
like Blade. We have to kill the other dwarfs. And they hiss at us, you know, like you turn the lights on. Dude, all right, okay.
We gotta get off this.
Oh, I'm sorry, you brought up Blade, and that made me think. I'm like Wesley
Grant, did you really
Snipes,
see
dude.
What?
Did you really see a billboard that said milk hydrates better than water?
I did, and
It doesn't.
and it doesn't matter
think
either, right?
milk's
Because
bad
nobody's
for you.
gonna be reaching for a glass of milk like after a run, you know?
Yeah, dude.
Like
Yeah,
that sounds bad.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Milk
matter.
is pretty good, though.
Really?
What's your favorite kind of milk? You skim guy?
Almond.
Okay. I like skim milk because I can't read the whole thing.
Dude, when you do the sacraments in your child church, do you do milk of Christ?
No, I don't give them that shit.
Milk and cookies. No, Lutheranism. They only
Yeah,
do
they
sacrament
don't
like
do
once
that
a
shit,
month.
dude.
Wait, you're a Lutheran too?
My dad is, and my
Tommy,
mom's Mormon. So
Are you Lutheran?
Catholicism, they do sacrament every week or every
Tommy's
service.
Catholic, I think.
Huh?
You're Catholic, right?
I grew up Catholic, but I got confirmed Lutheran as well, so I could go to a summer camp and try and get pussy.
Oh,
Nice, dude.
did it work?
Not in 7th and 8th grade, no.
Yeah. But
That's when I
ninth
got
grade,
but it worked. It worked later on. It did pay off
being Lutheran.
in
How-
10th grade. Yeah.
How old were you guys when you got pussy for the first time?
18, dog.
Yeah,
Legally.
yeah. I think I was
Yeah.
17.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was I might
Actually, I
have been
was
18.
16, dude. I was.
You
whatever
seem like
were.
you seem like one of those guys that would like have sex when you were like 11 or something.
Yeah,
like,
but then
wait,
like kind of blocks it out.
like
I
you got molested by
yeah.
a 17-year-old
Yeah.
or something.
you-
I got
yeah,
molested
you
by
have
a
sex-
younger child somehow.
Yeah, you're like 11. You have sex with like a 16 or 17-year-old, and you're just kind of like, that was weird.
That actually scared me.
Like, remember seeing
think I'm
your
afraid-
friends in like 7th grade, way
Yeah.
too young,
Yeah.
just be like, dude, you fucked. Like,
Yeah.
what even?
Yeah.
What even?
Dude,
Dude,
I
you
had-
don't even have pubes. I've seen your penis.
Dude, all my friends lost their virginity in like 7th grade, or like many of them lost their virginity
Yeah.
in like
Crazy.
7th, 8th grade, and my PP wasn't even ready.
No.
At that
Yeah.
point.
Just getting nervous.
Yeah, I couldn't talk to women at that time of my life. I like straight up
I couldn't do that until my
befriend-
late 20s.
I couldn't
yeah.
befriend
For like religious reasons? Or?
No, just fear. Just
Yeah.
the
They're
like,
scary, dude.
Yeah.
I'm saving myself for bedtime.
Yeah, well, dude, I had one of my friends being like, you haven't had like sex on my basketball team. He's like, you haven't had sex yet, and I'm like, you've seen my penis.
And then he was like,
Like,
well,
you know,
I guess.
you know what my body looks like. What are you talking about?
He's like, well, I guess we should just have sex then. I don't know. Since you haven't. Since
I'm
you've
like,
never
"Would you
even
say
done
that
it.
then.
Ebenezer, how old were you when you.
Actually, I'm a born again virgin. So,
Really?
Good for you, man.
I think I was like 18, college.
Yeah.
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 I was weird.
I think that's
Yeah.
probably
Long
it's
time.
probably like kind of a good thing, right? To
Yeah, dude.
like because I remember I was very preoccupied with it, obviously, like as a like 15-year-old being like all I want to do is fuck, but like I wouldn't know what to do. I don't think I was so inept at
Well,
like
you still don't know what to do at 18,
Yeah.
though. I mean, that
That's
doesn't
true.
change. You
That's
don't know.
Well, when I was 17, and you think the vagina is like kind of like a little bit below the belly button.
like it's a docking
Yeah.
port. Like it's
you don't think it's all the way, and I was very surprised. I was like,
How low it is.
like how low it is. And I'm like, I thought I was in like butthole territory.
Did you
And
blame
I'm
her?
like, hey,
which let's
yo,
be
pause
honest.
on that. I'm
Let's
not
be
gonna do
honest.
that.
We are.
We are. Dude,
Yeah.
the pussy is the butthole of the kind of front. The front hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, my first time, I was scared to like look up or like just tilt my head back
Yeah.
because I was like, oh, she's gonna know I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
So you just head
So
down.
I was just like head down, but I thought I was eating pussy. Within like 10 minutes later, she's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I'm having a panic attack. Okay, I've never done this before. Can
You're
you guys
putting like a
name?
blindfold on. You're like, this is not even
Should we see?
like an issue for a guy like me.
Should we see? Should we see how many pieces of the pussy we can even name? I bet vulva is one.
no.
That's the
Yeah.
entirety. I
That's
think
like the front.
vulva.
That's like the face of it.
That's like a car.
Yeah.
That's the car of the pussy.
There's a labia majora, I think.
And menorah.
Oh, I do a good impression of a labia. You guys want to see this?
Yeah.
Ready?
For the listeners, Ryan just pinched his lips.
What do we got? Clit,
Clitoris.
Clit's
That's
in there.
That's a dinosaur.
urethra.
Yeah, they have one too. Vas
Pee hole?
deferens. They don't
No.
have those.
No.
Ovaries. Underees. Ovaries and underees.
What's the ovary undery on that?
Womb.
That's yeah.
That's part of the pussy. That's a piece of the pussy. Yeah.
What's the vagina itself is like the
vaginal
the tube.
Canal.
Yeah, that's the tube.
That's where
Oh,
where
yeah.
people row boats down. They do gondola they do gondola things. This is a vagina.
It's a beautiful.
The vagina is beautiful this
just
time
a
of year.
gondola full of sperm.
This time of year.
It is a city of love.
I'm with my girlfriend. I'm like, I told you this was worth it. I told you this was a nice ride.
I told you it was
The
worth.
city is actually sinking. We got to go
I
visit it
told you
before
it was worth it to get on the Magic School Bus to I told you it was worth it to Billy Madison ourselves into the Magic School Bus universe
Yep.
and take a romantic getaway down the vaginal canal.
Yeah.
I told you this. So shut up. Our son just killed himself with a gun. Remember that?
My gun. My uncle's
With
gun.
my gun. It's just you and me out here, okay?
What do we got? Fallopians? The fallopes?
The tubes.
Yeah.
The tube.
Yeah,
That's what they
we got
tie.
we got the Corinthians too, I believe. Hey, what's up, guys?
A reading from Fallopians 1.
Oh man, Fallopians, beautiful name for a baby girl. Okay, that's something everyone can agree on.
I love fallopian food. All right. No, nothing from these
that was
guys.
good. That was
Thanks,
good.
Tommy. Got
was good.
absolutely stonewalled over here.
I know this
The
great-
pubes are part of it.
I know this great fallopian restaurant just opened up.
Yeah.
Got resis for 2.
Oh, they
Took
just
me
closed.
weeks.
They just closed the
Took me weeks.
fallopian
Oh,
restaurant.
just checking my phone. Now it's opening back up.
Yeah.
Okay, they're
'Cause
wet
you-
again, and they're opening back up.
Wait, fallopian tubes. Once they tie them shits, they can't untie them, right? They double
don't know.
knot them. They do the double knot, and it's tough to untie it then. Because how can they snip your balls? They snip the thing, and then all of a sudden they can go, "Oh, you changed your mind? Put one back in.
Dude, you know what?
Put the balls back in the sack."
I heard this about vasectomies. In like a very small percentage of them,
Your penis
they will-
explodes.
they will. The vas deferens will reconnect.
Oh, on its
Just
own.
on its own.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you
that'd
just
be
say the Zac
hilarious.
Efrons?
Yeah, the Zac Efrons will reconnect.
I'm sorry.
It's like High School
Brothers
Musical.
are
Dude.
bad.
They harmonize.
Yeah, and then they get a Netflix travel documentary. That's
God,
actually
that was-
what you were talking about. Then they go down the
And,
vaginal
yeah,
canal.
dude. Have you seen that
it was
documentary?
sad. It was
I've
kind of
seen it.
sad, wasn't it?
No, it was kind of good. I thought.
I thought it was
Like,
sad, dude.
I just watched the trailer and I said no,
Zac
thank
Efron
you.
like nature documentary thing.
I think I watched.
Or
a
like
little
just
bit of it or
travels.
something.
Yeah, it's not nature.
How's that?
Yeah,
sad?
it's like Zac Efron
I
like
don't know, it's
sipping
sad.
soup out of a cauldron.
That
and
bums
he's like,
me out.
whoa.
Dude,
He's like, the world is actually crazy.
yeah, but he's like, I don't know,
That's the
man.
whole. It's just Zac Efron being rich, traveling the world, like eating like a fish.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it's
in a
just a
hut, and he's
traveling
like,
show, yeah.
he's like, wow, people who live in the woods make good food too. Who would have?
He's in like London.
Who would have thought that people in the woods also make good food?
What the fuck?
There's something really sad about him, and I don't know what it is. So like when I
He's
watch
doing-
stuff
he's-
with
I
him, it
think
makes
you
me.
feel sad when you see him.
I don't think so, dude. Because I love my
You're a
life.
Zac
You
Efron
see
type.
yourself-
I am. No, there's just something. I don't know, man. It just like
an
I feel
evolution between Monkey and Zac Efron.
I'm the missing link. Yeah. If you had a monkey fuck Zac Efron, I would come out.
No, you know those Animorph books?
Yeah, I'm in the middle.
Yeah. It's Zac Efron's up top. You're in the middle.
That is true. But he looks sadder than me. I look pretty happy because I'm not smart enough to.
You're like the
be
sixth
sad.
clone.
Damn, dude.
We're all having fun, guys.
Yeah, we love being alive, right? We all love existing.
Zac Efron, he was just kind of doing Chad Anthony Bourdain, right?
And
Kinda,
that,
Yeah.
What about Zac Efron? Defcom.
Zac Defcon.
He's dressed up like Cedric the Entertainer.
Yeah, dude. Def Jam. Zac Def Jam.
All right, let's be careful. Let's not get back into dangerous territory.
Keep pulling my leash.
Okay.
Oh man. So what else is going on, guys? What else is in the news?
What's new with you, Ebenezer? Since the last time
Since
you were
the
on
last time I was
podcast?
on the podcast.
Since you were born, what's new with you, dude?
Not much, man. I've just been grinding, just like working. Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
Recently,
You doing a lot of comedy?
not as much as I want to, but I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be funny again. But I'm really dedicated to this like one-on-one basketball game I got coming up against the homie. That's like
Really?
Who are you going up against?
Just a local guy, but he talks shit to me like in person. like,
Ebenezer, I got one of those exact situations coming
bro,
up.
you don't understand how deep it is, bro.
Yes.
Like, dude, he talked to me.
You know what you got to do? Play him one-on-one and then be like, all right, now come to an open mic. And we'll both do sets, dude.
Yeah.
And we'll just see who they like more.
Dude, I got a comic, man. I know a comic. He's a buddy of mine. He's just he will not beat me one-on-one.
But he talks shit, right?
He insists so much that he can. I'm like, can he? But I like size him up and I'm like, I'm going to like dunk. I will literally dunk on you.
But the talking is what gets into your mind, dude. Because he talks shit to my face. He talks shit from across like the city. Dude, he left the country and then like he was on vacation and took time out of his day to send me like Draymond Green highlights.
Damn,
and then he was just like, "This you." Like,
and you're like,
I was like, all
and you're
right,
like,
bro.
that's not you.
Yeah, no, that's a professional athlete. That's a guy.
That's another guy.
Yeah, that's a guy who's so infinitely different than you or me.
Dude, I don't know.
Like he's a different type of human being.
So you're training?
I have to. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't. Yeah, because he could beat me at 2K too. So it's like, I can't.
You
have
need
in
this.
real life.
You
Yeah,
need this.
Across reality,
Dude,
whooping my ass.
Dude,
It
does
can
the
never-
shit talk like? How do you? Because I've never been a hooper. Like I've never played, and it's like
I beat
that's
Tommy
such a
in
big
pool
part.
by
It
talking
seems like it's
shit.
such a big part of the game. How do you
what?
like not let it affect you? How do you not let the shit talk affect you?
It does. That's why it's fun.
Yeah, you gotta,
Because
dude.
when
One
it
time,
gets you, you get heated. Because like I'll sometimes
That's
just like
what I
wake
mean.
up to like an old lady on the ground. It's a Life Alert commercial, and then he was like, "This gonna be you, dog," and you're like, "All right." Like I didn't need to start my day like that. But like you cross a nigga up, and then like they break their legs. There's like there's the joy in your heart.
that's what you did to Ahmed.
Tommy, are you a shit talker on the court or?
No, not anymore. I'm good. I'm good though. I play in good game. I got good this summer again.
I think if you're like good, that's the biggest shit talk.
I'm older though. I'm like a few years older than the guys I play with usually. I think I would shit talk if I was. I'm gonna play with comedians soon. I think I'm gonna do shit talking then.
You got it
like,
then.
Yeah.
Because it's funny and also like. Comedians are kind of pussies.
Dude.
So it's funny to needle that psychology in comedians. I'm not gonna shit talk fucking 23-year-olds at the park that I play with. Like, first off, they'll fucking beat my ass.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm already the only white guy there. You know, I don't need to have like a fucking attitude.
So do you do-
know?
Maybe you should
and
have an
I'm really
attitude,
good. I'm one of the better ones, so I can just kind of like
Dude, funny shit talk rules,
but-
man.
so
if it's funny.
So you guys are just playing pickup.
I yell a
pickup
lot. I
games?
yell. I'll be
Yeah.
like, I'll be like, fuck I'll shoot a shot and like yell. I'm yelling a lot on the court.
Yeah.
But I'm not like mean to anybody. I'm just more like yelling about the game and yelling.
I like to
cut and-
imagine like David Attenborough doing a documentary on you playing basketball, and you're like screaming like that, and he's like, "The male mating call is so weird. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Shrill.
Well, it's really funny. I don't know how
It's
you
the
play,
weirdest
Ebenezer,
shit.
but I do realize I play, and I'm 27. I'm not that old, but I'm playing with like 22, 23-year-olds. And I do have like maybe it's just because I played like high school basketball. I don't know if any of the guys I play with played high school, but I am going like cut, back door. I am like being like old, like an old guy, like dorky about, you know what I mean?
Pass me
like,
the rock.
You know,
Uncle Drew,
you know, I'm like, come through. I'm like, shot. And I'm like, like no one boxes out. I'm boxing out.
Do you also give
and
them
everyone's
advice
like,
after the game?
Yeah, I'm like after the game we're sitting, and I'm just like, and I'm like, when I get it on the key, man, just go towards the hoop. I'll get you.
Oh my
God. And they're just like, this guy is.
You're like the classic
out of his mind. But I have
it's like every white dude.
It's all 3-pointers.
Like,
yeah.
And like you played on a team, and then you always like play with younger dudes, and you give them advice about life, like after the game.
No, I don't.
Gather up, guys.
Advice.
Gather up.
It's like, you know what, guys? You know, if you just get your finances together, you know, life could be easy. You know?
It's like, okay, so here's what you're gonna want to do. You're gonna want to have sex with this hot Latina chick who messages you on Twitter.
You could be like me.
Yeah.
Dude, Tommy's trying to save the ghetto, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Honestly,
I do really want to coach a like one of my dreams is to be like 50 years old, 60, like in my 60s. I want to be like older, and I want to coach like a park board team.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You know, I want to be like the 6th grade coach or 7th grade coach for like a decade.
And from
like
there, the NBA.
Like to my 70s. I want to be like this guy, you know, and then everyone's like, yeah, he's kind of weird, but he, you know, that team does win. You know, that team does get results. I think that'd be really fun.
Yeah.
And you have like
to be a coach.
You have one heartfelt moment with a player you didn't like, nobody else believed in.
Dude, I like will see like clips. I'll see some heartfelt like high school basketball clips on my Instagram feed, and like I'll be like drunk in my bed like tearing up, and I'm like, God, that's so. I'm like, God, dude, those boys are putting in so much work. That's so sick.
Dude, it would be really cool if every year of your life was just like like a Disney movie kind of, like a Disney sports movie where you're just like, I'm trying to teach these fucking 7-year-olds how to play basketball, dude, and they suck. Mm-hmm. They are a ragtag group.
Dude, that's like Last Chance U, like the Netflix show.
Yeah, but for 7-year-olds, dude. What about First Chance U? And it's just 5-year-olds who are like, you gotta fucking change, dude. You gotta change. This is your first chance.
U12. First year.
I don't know if anyone. I feel like I'm hogging, but I did have a coach on a traveling basketball team, and he was like this guy. He was like 35. He's pretty young, and he was like a college basketball player. And then he's kind of like dorky, but he was like very. I mean, he played like D2, so he's an athlete, but. Just kind of like a dorky white guy, and he just coached the hell out of us, and it was like I was like I love this guy so much. I wanna do that,
dude. When you're a kid, a coach can really change things for you. My boxing coaches were really good. Tomas Pacheco, he would hit me.
Coach can ruin it too, though.
Yeah,
I feel like on the flip side,
my high school basketball coaches ruined basketball for me.
Yeah, I think,
and
coaches were the reason I left sports.
Well, high school sports too, because it seems so high pressure at the moment, and for like that, it's just you're already under so much pressure. So if your coach is like a hard ass or a dickhead, if at that level you're really not helping your players. Like if you have someone that's like a true talent, it's like ride that kid because that kid can probably take it. But if you're just a regular kid, you're like, dude. What the? Why are you a fucking asshole?
Low key. I also think maybe this is a hot take, but it's low key. I think like wanting to hang around a high school in your adult life, you're gonna have like a level of immaturity
for sure.
Like
you have to,
like a sport. In a sport, at least all my coaches felt like they never escaped high school brain, and they were like well into their 40s.
No, you're surrounding yourself with high school kids. You're gonna
because a lot of the coaches are teachers too, right?
Yeah.
They're like counselors. They weren't like history teachers, and at least in my high school. Ebenezer, you went to South, right?
Yeah. Ours just walked off from the street. They just kind of
they were just like, you're the coach now, dude.
Yeah, and then they give them like a job during like the day doing something.
Oh, you're the only guy who wants to coach these kids. All right,
they just airbutted their coaches.
One of my track coaches was about to like fight a kid.
Really?
Yeah, over a prank.
Yeah, they're always
that he used to be like involved in.
Dude, 2 of my coaches got in a fight my senior year. We were in the playoffs, dude. One of them punched the other one in the head. Before the game, and then we had to like, dude, we were gonna play a team. If we beat the team that we lost to, we would have played a team that had. This doesn't matter unless you care about football, but they had Melvin Gordon, they had Trey Waynes, and they had this kid named Joe Keels, and they were all 5-star recruits in Wisconsin, which is like unheard of. And two of those guys played in the NFL. It's crazy.
Oh, nice.
And I remember, dude,
So
we
you
were
were
like,
gonna get your shit kicked
dude,
in if you won this game.
We were watching like tape on that team, and like Melvin Gordon, who like I think is still in the NFL and is like a really high level running back. He was like 6'2" in high school and weighed like 180 pounds.
Holy shit.
And they were like showing this like run that they would do where he was gonna like come right at me. And I remember like they played it like 3 times, and I was just like, yeah, dude, I'm not gonna tackle that guy. Like that's not happening.
It's a different guy.
He'll just go through you.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna break my collarbone if I try to even touch that guy.
Yeah, I'm
no.
just a
Ebenezer,
LP.
my coaches would like I'd be like walking down the hallway, and they'd be like, Tommy, now like I know you get no pussy, and I'd be like, why are you saying that?
Yeah, that's crazy. Why would
Like I'm 15. Why is that on your radar? Also, like I know that. I also know that. You don't need to say that out loud.
Thanks, Coach.
You're 42. Yeah, thanks, Coach. You're 42.
Yeah, I know you get tons of pussy, dude.
Gay.
They're like a bully in a high school bully, like arm up on the locker, hitting on the
Dude,
girls.
they were
Yeah,
bullies.
my coach like titty
Yeah.
flicked me one time.
Damn.
It's like,
What
damn.
the fuck? Imagine walking up to
My
a
coach titty
15-year-old
fucked
and
me,
titty
dude.
flipping. That's insane.
That's a crime. I mean, I
crime.
truly believe it.
Yeah, you were sexually harassed
He
by
was
a
like,
coach.
whoop, and I was like, all right.
You actually can't touch me.
You're like, all right, man, come on.
It was great. We
Literally
used
the
to-
part I'm most sensitive about. Come on, dude.
Oh yeah.
Dude, did you ever get
don't
when you
need
were
that.
like when you were a teenager? Did anyone ever like twist your nipples so hard you thought one of them popped?
Oh,
Oh my fucking god, that hurts,
There's
dude.
a kid that went to my church. Yeah.
Yeah.
He got
Dude,
me-
when
he
they
got
like
me real good, dude.
when they like really grab on into like the thing underneath the nipple.
and there's like a there's like a color of bruise that
Yeah,
you
bro.
like didn't even know could exist.
Dude, it's so fucking painful. I don't know why that. I guess
I
the
had
titty
like
flick.
I
but
had like 2 guys.
the titty flick is
the
just
titty
more
flick
like a-
made me think of that though, because I remember in high school this kid fucking like grabbed underneath the nipple and like.
I had a
it was
guy.
like- I thought something popped.
A friend of mine, like our entire friendship, I wouldn't even really call us friends. It was just trading those like throughout.
Why?
But
Why?
it wasn't the titty; it was the back
a
of the
teenager.
arm
That
right there.
sucks
You ever
too,
did? I
dude.
know it did suck. It was.
You were a teenager. That's what
Yeah,
you did.
we're not
yeah.
friends anymore.
God, dude, I would beat the shit out of a teenager if they did
I
that
had
to
a-
me now.
Yeah, I had a guy. I would be walking up the stairs in school, and he would sneak up on me and put a pencil up my butt.
I had a friend in high school.
And I'd go, ah.
Yeah,
And I go, and I'm like, well, now you just have poopy pencil.
yeah. Dude, I had a friend who would fuck my ass. Fuck me in my ass, and it hurt.
The guy who put his penis in my mouth.
Yeah, I think that guy sucked. Actually, I think that guy was a mean guy.
I don't know if we were actually friends.
This guy's
Yeah, I
my
don't
best friend.
No, he's
He'd like
sticking his
grab
mouth.
my head
I
and
love
fuck
this
my
guy.
face. I hated that guy. He was mean.
Everybody, I've heard a lot of people like referencing how they would like kids would like jerk off in the same room together, like in during puberty.
I
and
did
stuff.
that.
You did do
I
that.
did.
Yeah.
I got that.
So I
Yep.
never did that, but there. I think I heard.
I'm gay. I'm gay.
I heard somebody
No,
talking
that's
about
like
it on a podcast.
my first sexual experience was I realized like that is my first sexual experience was that, I think, and it's gay, and I'm like, oh yeah, we were gay.
Well, I don't know if it is gay though.
Dude, you
because-
went from gay child to straight adult. That's the trajectory. The pipeline from gay
what
child.
happens.
The pipeline from gay child to straight
You
man.
start gay as a boy, and then you either stay gay or you become straight. But you start gay. You for sure. Start
Everyone
gay.
starts gay.
what were you jerking
You
off
don't.
to?
You don't. No one starts straight.
Carmen Electra probably.
What were you
dude.
jerking off to, Tommy?
Each other?
That's gay.
No, that's gay.
I
yeah.
Honey, I wish. No, seriously. No, seriously, guys. Like we would throw like porn on like a laptop.
Yeah. So that's
And then we would like put it like at the end of the room, and then we would all get into our
Your corner.
respected sleeping. Yeah, for one kid, it was a corner. If you were lucky, you would get a little sleeping bag. You would get you know, that protection.
Yeah.
You know, and it was very like
that sucks when you have to.
It was like a year of this. I think it was
that's too long. That's too long to be.
Because I was just about to ask. I was like, oh, this is like a reoccurring.
By the way, real
event.
quick, if you're the kid in the corner, that's an uncomfortable position to jerk off. Facing the corner with turned around, trying to look at the porn. You're like, yeah, that seems kind of nice.
Also, you get, if you're the corner guy and you're doing this for a year, figure that out, dude. Get a sleeping bag.
It was like let's say a handful of times.
You were the corner guy.
Like I was not the corner guy.
I was never in the corner. You never put baby in the corner.
There's a schedule on the fridge.
Tommy, it's your turn to jerk off in the corner. You got the sleeping bag last time.
No, my dick was too small to be in the corner at that time. I wouldn't have had any. I didn't need any other commentary on my little PP. I want to say like a handful of times over the course of a year, but then the next year there was just kind of like, I think like, you know, some of us started like, you know, hooking up with girls, and there was just kind of like this unspoken like,
you're dropping
that
like
didn't
flies.
Happen.
Yeah.
We don't talk about
Hey,
it.
have you guys noticed how Tony doesn't come to the group jerk off anymore? Ever since he started dating Tabitha?
It's just you and the last guy. I miss the rest of the fellas.
It's just not the same, dude.
It doesn't feel the same.
It was a very interesting time of like being very horny, but not having the awareness of homophobia.
Yeah. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Homophobia was there. Like we were still like calling each other like F slurs and stuff like that. But so it was like still there, but it hadn't like crept in so much to where it's like, no, that's gay. Don't do that.
Yeah.
It was kind of like
it's kind of more of something just you say.
Kind of a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
It is a little bit.
I think it's a very nice thing that we all did.
I just remembered because I was thinking it's like there was one time where something like this almost happened to me, and it was there were three of us at a sleepover, and we were watching like I don't know some fucking whatever like not another teen movie or somewhere there's just a bunch of tits in it, you know. And we were in this kid's basement sleeping over, and he goes up to like sit on the stairs away from us, and me and the other guy were just like talking, and we notice him up there, and we're like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, I was just gonna go up here and jerk off and then come back. And it's fully just like right there. Like he didn't even attempt.
I'm just gonna go up in your kitchen and bust one right in the fridge.
And we're just like,
close it.
We're like, dude, no, don't do that. And he was just he was like Charlie Brown, like kicking the dirt, like coming back down the stairs, just like.
Can I at least go out in the woods and jack off?
I'd be like, yeah, sure, man, go do that. But
dude, when in college we would rent. We would go buy like you know how those magazines at the gas station, you used to be able to buy like a DVD, like a porn DVD.
Like in the magazine.
Yeah, and we would get really drunk, and then we would just cheer. Yeah, we would root for the guy, because the guy had
the ponytail guy?
Yeah, the guy had slicked back hair, and we'd call him Slickback. We'd go, get her, Slickback! Yeah! Just like 5 dudes drunk in a dorm room cheering on this dude fucking this lady, yeah. Slickback, come on, fuck her in her ass.
Yeah, when I first got to college, like we used like the school Wi-Fi, you know.
Yeah.
And I was scared to look at porn because I was like, oh, I'm gonna get like expelled for this. Like I was just jacking off out of like a caveman, like from my imagination. And then
same way a caveman would jack off.
I mean, even the cavemen had the wall. The cave
not even like a caveman. Dude.
Yeah, but it was like 2 months in, and I was talking to my roommates, and I was like, yeah, man, it's just been tough, you know, I've got like no porn here, you know, like, and then he was like, why not? And then I was like, well, because it's not allowed. And then he's like, yes, it is. And then as we're having
I
like
do it all the time.
What do you mean it's not allowed?
I'm doing it right now.
I just did it. I'm doing it.
As we were talking, I was like, oh yeah. And then we moved on, but I was just like watching porn. Oh, these dudes are here.
That's
You're like,
funny,
I'm so happy my friend Jason
Dude,
gave me permission.
Like immediately,
like my brain just completely. I was like, it doesn't matter.
I've missed this so much.
I haven't seen tits in so long,
dude. Well, when I was a kid, when I was like a really small kid, I used to rub my dick on the stairs. That's what I used to do. When I was like 5, because it felt nice. You guys ever do that? Rub your dick on the stairs?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, rub it.
I think there's too many people in my house.
I do remember one of my, I can't remember who this was, but there was like there was like a set of blocks, and he was like, "Yeah, that block right there, my little brother like rubs his dick with that block." I'm like,
Yo,
"What?"
It's a specific block that's got titties on the block.
Dude, can I do a middle school deep cut? Are you guys
Yeah,
ready for
let's
this?
hear it, dude.
Dude, some chairs just had like a really nice like coarseness to it on some of those plastic chairs. You get a boner in middle school, and then you just got a nice like coarse chair, you know, and then you're just kind of like a little bit like.
Are you sitting backwards on this?
No. It's just you're just kind of like moving just a little bit on the chair, and you're like, damn, this fucking rocks.
What are you
right
rubbing
now.
it on though? Because it's just a chair.
You know,
Is it like the pressure of your pants and stuff too? Is that
Yeah,
what?
the pressure of the pants, and
No, I
there's
was
also
naked.
like the little. There's also like the little bolts like on a chair. You know,
Okay.
The little.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
That little bolt.
You catch one of those grooves on your little bolt. Exactly, Ryan.
dude.
And then you're hanging.
Oh yeah, kind of moving away from the sexual angle of this. Do you guys remember how good it felt to lay your back over the back of the desk chairs and like crack your back on those? Would you guys do that? That was like
after a long shift at school, long shift at the classroom
the school
factory. Yep.
Yeah.
at the algebra factory.
God, dude, I remember doing a cursive, and I had a crush on this chick in 3rd grade. And just like looking at the back of her head the whole time, and but you know, like 3rd grade horny, where you're not like you don't understand like why you're not even
I thought socks were like sexy for some reason.
I was like oh man, and I love her.
Yeah, like if a girl had like a skirt on. I went to Catholic school, and like you could see, it was just like leg that I was looking at, but I didn't know that it was like leg that I thought was hot. So I was just thought. I would like catch a girl's like socks and a little bit of her legs, and I'd be like, hey, is it just me or like Hannah's socks like really cool today?
Yeah.
Like, am I crazy right now?
It was weird because the horn, you're like too young to like have it like be centralized in your dick and balls, so the horniness is just like in your whole body.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah, it gets displaced everywhere.
I know, yeah, you're just like a fucking orb of like you don't understand.
You're just
like
so fucking horny,
Dude,
I
had
remember
a crush on her, dude.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is you're like you like that girl.
I
and
remember
you're
just like looking at the back of her head, like, God damn, dude, look at her cowlick.
Yeah,
Fuck,
exactly.
man, the way her hair's parted, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
yeah.
I didn't realize
Yeah.
what was happening when I like.
Dude, I didn't know my
first read.
ABCs for until like 4th grade. I had to go home and practice them because I didn't know all of them. My mom and I would sit there.
That's like
and we would
really
go-
late, dude.
Yeah, I know. We would sit there.
I was reading Harry Potter in 4th grade.
No, I could read, dude. I could read and shit. I just didn't know.
the names.
No, I didn't know. I didn't know which
You're like,
letters went where.
That's like 26 guys I gotta memorize.
Yeah.
Dude, it was hard, bro. Because I didn't pay attention at all until like high school. I never paid attention in school probably the whole time until high school, I think, and then I started paying a little bit of attention.
Maybe you did, but then like you'd go boxing and then you'd forget.
just knocking it out. Of
I
your
did
head.
have a lot of concussions. One time I was doing this thing where I was riding my bicycle and I was like shaking the handlebars, you know, and I just went like full speed into the back of this parked car and fucked up like the back of their windshield, and I think I cut my head or something.
You just go directly into the car,
Dude, straight up directly
you
into
just,
it.
like torpedo directly into.
Dude,
the back
I was
of
like
a
in this-
minivan,
like when a deer
out of
gets
it,
hit.
Out the
Dude, I
front,
was in
too.
this dude's back seat. I woke up in this dude's back seat,
No
just
way.
like, what the fuck? Really? And I unlocked the car door and went away.
Wait, you
I
went
escaped.
through the windshield.
Yeah.
You actually went through the windshield.
I don't remember. Maybe one time I blew up my dad's car too.
Dude,
I've heard that.
Oh, okay. I was
Bro,
playing hide and
You can
seek
say it
in-
again. I don't mind.
I just imagining hanging out with Ryan as like a 9-year-old kid. I can imagine we're just a fucking terror.
I got caught sneaking out at night.
Yeah.
By our neighbor, and then he told my mom, and my dad and I both got in trouble.
What were you sneaking out to do?
There's
see his dad
I was wondering where my dad went. No,
to hang out with his dad
in the garage.
no, dude. I would just
in the
Damn,
garage,
you can
and then
only
they
be
both
here
got
on
in
weekends,
trouble.
man.
I would just I would walk.
Sneaking out to kiss his dad in the garage.
Dude, I was like straight up just like I would have been a pedophile's dream because I was just wandering the neighborhood streets, you know, occasionally.
That's the title of your first book.
Yeah.
Pedophile's dream.
A pedophile's dream. Memoirs of a. But there was this chick who was like a year older than me, who lived on my block, and I think she's who got me to first start going out because I had a big crush on her, and then like she stopped, but I was still like, no, I'm gonna go out. You know, I just got to see what it's like out there in the nighttime, and yeah, dude.
You got busted.
Yeah, it sucked, dude. I remember one time a car went down. I like fucking jumped in the ditch, and then I was just like soaked, and I just went home wet. You know, it's crazy that I didn't get caught before that.
I remember
Dude, I'm sorry, Grant.
Well, just like when I like as a kid, kind of going to bed and going to like say goodnight to your dad if he was like working out in the garage or something, and just going out there and being like, "Whoa, this is like the coolest place I've ever seen." Like he's got the garage door open, he's got a beer cracked.
Yeah, dude, he's probably playing like rock music
or talk radio or something. It's like, what even is going on out here? What's going on out here?
And you hear him swearing, dude.
The garage at night is a completely different vibe.
You can smell like the tools and stuff. You're just like, what?
The energy of nighttime garage is unmatched.
Dude, and you know your dad's out there just getting shit faced. Like,
he's got the lights on in the garage, and it's summertime, so there's all these fucking moths flying around in the garage too. And you're like, God damn, dude, this is what being a fucking adult is.
You were like, I was just out here an hour ago, and it was not like this.
It was not lit.
It was horrible.
It was not lit. No. Yeah. That's true. The garage becomes a little nightclub at night.
Yeah, it's a little Bill Maher Club Random out there, dude.
I would sneak out with the gang. We would meet in my garage because my parents both worked and they were both very, very tired. So, midnight rolls around. You get a couple of the dogs in there.
Oh yeah.
It would be like 6 guys on like one little oney, of weed. And it's, oh my God, great times.
Then you smoke, and then you're immediately just like, does it smell like weed in here? It's like,
and it's like, man.
It does. We're smoking right now.
Dude, I remember one time I was smoking weed in my basement, and my mom came down, and she was like, it smells skunky down here. And I was like, yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. And then my dad came down like a half hour later, and he's like, quit smoking weed in the basement. If you're going to smoke that shit, don't do it down here.
Good. Smoking weed in the garage with the boys and like ciphering to like Wiz Khalifa instrumentals.
Freestyling. I forgot about that.
Just like being 14, like deep in the cipher for like 3 hours with like 4 other guys be like, they don't know me, they can't match my swag, my energy, my flow is impeccable. It's just like,
you keep taking a run at the same rhyme, like over
and then you're just like, and then you like do tap out, like you with like bars, and then you're like, all right, no, tap me back in. Yo, so I'm like,
hey, can you guys restart the Shook Ones instrumental?
yeah, Shook Ones.
Can you guys restart that?
Running Shook Ones back over and over again.
Yep. I remember there was a Wiz Khalifa song. I forget. I think it's off Rolling Papers, but I forget. Anyways, we would
freestyle.
Yeah, we would try to freestyle to that. And it was all just like a bunch of white kids and like the one black kid in our high school who was like, and he wouldn't cipher either. It was just all us. Yeah,
it's too much pressure.
It probably is, honestly.
I was only white kid ciphering with black kids, so I was like, I gotta every turn I was like this like tap.
I've got to go off, dude.
Like, like you have to really really snap.
If I rap hard enough, you guys will finally accept me.
If you rap hard enough, legally you might be black. Maybe.
Abenezer, would you
see.
freestyle?
Freestyle, I did for a bit.
Yeah.
But white dudes always take it a bit more serious. Like in my high school, they took it like way more serious.
It's crazy.
Well, so white kids at South were, so I went to Washburn, and then there's 3 South Minneapolis public high schools, Washburn, Southwest, and South. And when we were going to school, Washburn, I felt like was like kind of like the, like Southwest all white, Washburn pretty diverse, South more black native Latino, and but I was friends like adjacently with some like a group of like white kids who went to South, and they were the craziest white boys
Yeah, they were a little.
that I've ever met in my entire like. I was just like, I don't think you can talk like that,
Dude,
you know what I mean?
you know, like if you,
Like, you know what I mean? I was like, this is crazy. Like,
My-
this is a crazy level of white boy.
I grew up with a cousin who went to
deals
South.
with the most. They were always dealing drugs too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You
dude,
know?
it's like a.
We just had like a bunch of MGKs at our school.
Yeah, like MGK's kids named like Connor, like coming up to me at a party, be like, "Bro, I got fucking like Zans on me," and I'd be like, "What?
Dude, it's like a.
What? I'm sorry. What?
Dude, white
Give me some.
teenagers.
Give me some right now."
White teenagers rap. It's like you know, like if you give a mouse a cookie.
Yeah.
It's like if you give a white teenager some weed, some
bars.
They'll just start rapping.
Yeah,
He's gonna spit some bars.
my cousin went to South, and me and my brother like grew up like in Stillwater, so like we would go and hang out with my cousin, and he would like, it was all the stereotypes of what you guys were just saying. Like I smoked I smoked weed for the first time with him, and it was a blunt, and he would like play us in basketball 2v1 and just be crossing us up like, and the whole
sick,
family
dude.
would be around watching and shit and just like clowning.
He's like smoking a blunt while he's crossing you
and
up and rapping.
We're like 10, he's like 13, and just like dropping bombs on us. And it's
That's
like,
so funny.
It was really fun.
So
How's he doing
awesome.
now? Is he doing good?
Yeah, he's doing really good
Hell
now.
yeah.
Yeah, he's he's great.
He's
man.
doing drugs.
He's a real estate agent.
Yeah, no, he lives in Portland now. He went embraced his white roots. He's like a hippie in Portland now.
That's funny.
So
Yeah. A lot of white dudes transitioned to hippie in like 2015.
yeah. Yeah, he was a vegan and shit, but he did have dreads for a little while, so there's still some rumbling
Yeah.
around in there.
Before that,
Do you ever
they
go to
were-
like a small town and see a white guy with dreads? And I'm like, did you guys not like get the memo?
Yeah.
No, they didn't. They just don't
like
care.
In Fargo, I was doing comedy in Fargo, and there's always a couple white guys with dreads, very like quote unquote liberal type guys, and I'm like, oh, this didn't like make it here.
Well, because who's enforcing that?
like-
to them?
Yeah.
Well, who's like, dude, that's not cool. Everybody's just like, yeah, probably shouldn't have them.
Oh man.
But you're one
best.
of 10. You're one of 5,000 people in this town, so I'm not going to say something.
Yeah. True.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want beef.
Yeah, dude. Try
You
that
don't
in a
want
white.
beef in a small town.
Try that in a small town.
Oh my god.
Try
Having white dreads.
Try
in a
being
small
white
town.
and having dreadlocks in a small
We'll
town.
fuck you up.
God, dude, what a stupid fucking song.
Yeah, that
I wish he would have got shot in the head at the Las Vegas shooting. That would have been so sick.
was that
dude.
his show?
Yeah, dude.
Oh man.
He cowered. He ran off stage.
Well,
He
yeah,
should have
dude.
grabbed, dude. If that was
very
me, if that was
understandable thing to do,
I would have grabbed a gun and started. I would have used my
Return
guitar.
fire.
I would have started playing even harder, right at it, dude. I would have been like, "Yeah, how do you
I'm gonna
like?
stop this with my music.
Yeah, how do you like me now?"
It'd be fucking crazy if he kept playing though. Like,
Damn, dude, he would be a hero if he didn't. Even if he died, dude.
he just did the
Dude, if you
like,
keep
Travis
playing-
Scott and then just kept
Oh,
going.
Dude, if you keep playing during a mass shooting, even if you die, you might be a hero.
The show
bro.
must go on,
You're a
man.
No, you're playing at him though. You got to be playing at the shooter.
I
You
heard
gotta-
when they took out Osama bin Laden, he didn't put down the guitar.
He's got a guitar. It kills two seals. He's so sick.
They almost didn't take him out because
Oh,
a lot
shit,
of people don't know this, but Osama bin Shreddin is.
Oh, he's playing Jimi Hendrix National Anthem.
He's playing Eruption. Just Van Halen.
Oh,
You may have
fuck.
killed me. You'll never kill my rebel spirit. It's just fucking.
They crashed the chopper.
He's doing Thunderstruck. Oh no! That's what crashed the chopper.
His
Mayday,
followers.
mayday, he's got a guitar. He's super sick with it, too. He's been practicing the guitar ever since 9/11.
It is
Mayday.
absolutely cherry.
Yeah. In absolutely sick news today, Osama bin Laden went down fighting. Behind the music, Osama bin Laden. He's doing an acoustic set. Yeah, so this is like this one I wrote after we did 9/11. This one goes out to the victims. this song goes out to all my fucking haters, man.
Well, we were planning it, not a lot of people believe it.
Everyone said you can't go up against America, you can't do this, but
My managers thought I was crazy.
they said we can't fund this. I said, don't worry, I'm going to play the guitar, man.
Also, please come back to me, Emily.
Emily, you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful, Emily.
You're almost as beautiful as the image of the Twin Towers.
That's what started it.
Some
chick broke
Dude,
up
he
with
was
him.
dumped by an American woman, and he was
I
like,
have to focus on politics.
he's like, actually, I think America's really bad. They're like, dude, didn't you love America?
Like,
Like,
weren't you dating?
Nah, man, no, they're like really fucked up. Dude. We
As a
gotta,
heartless bitch.
wait, we gotta blow up the.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to chime in. Ostrumma been rocking.
Nice, dude. Nice. Ostrumma been rocking in the free world. Keep on rocking in the free world. I know it's only rocking. Damn, dude. Damn. Dude, I just watched a big old thing about how MLK was assassinated by the FBI.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
And I've been going down this goddamn UFO rabbit
They
hole.
gotta arrest this guy, FBI.
Yeah.
He's been doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, and his little buddy CIA.
Yeah, dude. His
His little duo.
Which one is more powerful? I don't know. I feel
probably
like
CIA,
it's stupid.
dude.
to
They're
ask,
more
but-
clandestine.
And the CIA is like, it's like global. FBI pretty much is only
Yeah.
in America. I mean, even though.
Did you
probably
know
not
CIA
really.
that
So
stands
FBI
for
versus CIA home base.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's, They don't like cooperate. They don't like each other.
Dude,
either.
apparently the Department of Energy is all fucked up too. That's like one of the big
What?
ones now. They're saying that's what they're saying they're using for the UFOs.
And then there's
CIA.
the-
Did you know that stands for
NSA.
come in ass?
Yo, do you guys think if you gave the alien weed, he'd be like a fucking vibe or something?
My bad.
No, you're all good, dude.
Wait,
Go ahead and answer.
say it again, Tommy. I
Do you think if you gave the alien some weed, he'd be like a vibe, like a chill time, like a fucking
Yes,
chill
dude.
guy,
Of
chill dude
course,
to
of
fucking hang out
course,
with?
dude. Of course.
If you fucking gave that alien like a hit
Yeah.
of like some fucking like Kush or
Did
something,
you ever see that Seth Rogen
do
movie?
you think?
Yeah.
No.
Ron, what the fuck is the name?
Paul.
Paul.
Yeah.
Is that the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, his name is like Paul.
Dude.
I'm like the dumbest bit I did on this podcast so far. They're like, oh, that's Seth Rogen.
Yeah, they made
did
that
a
movie in
whole
2011.
Yeah.
Sir,
oh, sure. Yeah, of course.
Sir, we gave the
Yeah.
alien MDMA, and he keeps fucking me.
We gave the alien bubblegum Kush.
I think
and-
we've given him enough drugs that make them horny.
Yeah.
He keeps trying to fuck my ass.
He doesn't have a cock. He's incredibly frustrated.
He's humping, though. He's pumping the air.
We should have the alien on the podcast.
That'd be tight.
Gorbachev, suck that alien off. I don't know.
Nah, I don't know.
Should we wrap up?
No, dude. Let's keep going
I
forever.
feel like Osama bin Laden stopping SEAL Team
Damn,
6
dude.
with a guitar might be the high point
Damn.
of the episode.
It's so sick. Dad,
have
come
an
get
apology?
me. Come get me,
Okay,
motherfucker.
we're at like I think let's skip it this time. We're there. We're at time.
All right. Well, I'm sorry I did that voice, and but I think it was funny in my defense.
It was pretty good. You started it after an hour into the podcast, so there's only like Ben is the only guy listening.
Yeah, and he
at this
loves
point.
it, dude. Come get me, America. Bow, 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 bow,
They killed him because he would only play Smoke on the Water.
Dude, I just learned this.
All right, Ebenezer, got anything to plug? When's this one-on-one match going?
When will the
weeks, dude.
city show up?
It's 4 weeks, man. 4 weeks till I bust his ass. I'm excited.
You're
you
in
know.
training camp, dude.
Yeah, God is with me. You know what I'm saying? Glad for my wife, my kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it for them.
Yeah,
Dude,
exactly.
your post game interview energy right now is perfect right
dude.
now. You're
What's,
just like every basketball player. You know, I
Can
just
we get a
wanna- my
taste?
wife,
Can
my-
we get a
the-
taste
you know,
if you
we've
lose?
just been working really hard
If I
with the
lose?
team. You know, I just gotta.
say if you lose.
You know, I don't really like viewing that as a possibility right now.
Okay.
Just my, the group chat's gonna be crazy. So I don't think I could survive a loss. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest with you.
Yeah, you need this.
What sides are people taking in the group chat?
A lot of people are on his side just because I've been
Wow.
really reactive with my rage.
In what way? You've been angry?
Yeah, I just like I don't know, bro. Like it's just it started over like 2K, and my anger just followed through. He beat me like 6 times, and I was like, "See me in real life, then." And then
Did you throw the controller?
No, I just more kind of like whined, and then I was like, "You guys aren't even that funny, dog." Like,
yeah.
I hang out with comedians. You guys are funnier than them.
And they turn the console off.
Oh yeah.
I've seen people fight. I've seen like
I've seen it. I don't think I've seen anyone really fight over 2K. I've seen it get really close.
Some pushing though, yeah, dude.
I don't know.
My brother, actually, that's a lie. My brother punched me in the face one time after I beat him in Halo. My friend Evan, wow. Yeah, actually, I was the one who got hit. I beat my brother in Halo one time, and my friend Evan, do you ever know Evan Shepard?
No.
No? All right. Good basketball player. Almost went D1.
Full circle.
I don't know every basketball player, Tommy.
Yeah, we were playing my older brother
He played
in
basketball
Halo,
in
and Danny he puts down we win, and it's just like game over. He puts down the remote, just one piece into the face. I was like, "What the fuck?" And he was like,
Dude, I used to be.
I think he apologized. He felt like something took over his
Just
body.
a reactionary thing.
I used to be a PCA, and we had this one client, and the entirety of our job was to just let them play games, but there would be the rate. Like we were there for like 4 hours, and the only expected task is at one point it's gonna lose enough times where like you try to break everything in the house. Sure. And my entire job was to just be like, all right, dude.
All right, that's loss number 6. It's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know we got to get out of here. I told this on the podcast years ago, like in the very beginning. It could have even been before We Cool. It could have been. No, I think it was We Cool. It was like an early episode of We Cool. I do want to tell you, Ebenezer. So my friend Evan, who I was talking about, he was my best friend growing up.
Yeah.
Just a the best basketball player in the city. Lived in my neighborhood. He's like a beautiful man, like a beautiful light-skinned man. And we were besties, but he's just better than me at everything, Yeah. He's also like really smart too. He's funny. He's good with girls.
He could jack off in the corner.
Yeah, he could jack off.
He was so good at jacking off.
But I was a good basketball player too. We were always like a little bit neck and neck. But he just is like, he's just so like gifted. He was like 6 feet by the time he was like in 6th grade, whatever. All right. Anyways, he's like, we're talking shit after practice, and I'm like, I will beat you in 2K. We just got like a PlayStation 2, and we had 2K7. And I think it must have been 2009 though, but I think I had an older 2K. Anyways, I put the game on because we're just kids and he doesn't fucking know, I don't know how to play 2K. I don't know. Like I was lying to him. I was completely lying. I was like, I just needed.
You were trying to save face, yeah.
I needed something. I just needed something. And I invite him over to my house. We play 2K. I put it on hard mode on the computer, and I fake the game.
Yeah.
I fake it the entire game. He doesn't know. He doesn't know he's playing against a computer on hard mode. The computer beats him by 50 points. It's just fucking. It's just a disaster. I forgot. I lied. So that's like a complete lie. I forgot I told that lie. Fast forward to like sophomore year of high school. Like I go over to my buddy Toma's house. And everyone's playing 2K, and there's like maybe a beer or two going around, like a little like a little bowl, some weed, and he's like, oh, no one. He's like, Tommy's like really nice at 2K. Like no one can see. He's like, no one can see Tommy at 2K. Like he's like he fucking just wiped the floor with, and I'm just like, what are you talking about? And I was like, because I wasn't like a gamer really growing up, and I was just like, oh, dude, I lied. You played against the computer.
Like, how you're perfect and you're better than me at everything.
I
you
lied
came
to
clean.
You, so
you came clean right then?
I came clean right then and there. And then we had a good laugh about it, but he was pissed.
I would be too, dude.
He was a healthy amount of piss. But I was like, I needed it so bad, man.
Yeah.
Come on. You're a sophomore. You're on varsity. What do I have?
Nothing.
What do I got? What do I got? This Supreme.
Let me have the game.
This Supreme.
Not pubes.
Supreme
I'll tell you
tampons.
that.
I can't even jack
Come
off
on.
yet, man.
Yeah, the Supreme 5 panel is the only thing.
Yeah. I was like, come on, look at me. I look like White Tyler, the creator. Give me this.
Dude, one time
Let me have this.
You're Tyler's creation.
Yeah,
One time-
in the petri dish.
one time I beat Tommy at pool just by talking shit to him.
You didn't, man. You lied.
Beat him, dude.
We can come back to this, but you hit the 8 ball in and whatever.
Nope.
The cue ball fell in the hole and I grabbed it when it was in the hole, and he said I didn't.
He grabbed it, dude. He grabbed it.
It was clearly in the hole. I would never lie
It
about
was falling
this.
in.
He grabbed it.
It was
dude.
falling in.
No,
I
he
just grabbed
dumped
it.
He put it in,
Oh,
dude.
I see.
He went and grabbed it and put it
I
in,
know,
and it
I
was
know,
like,
no,
whoa.
I was so mad at Ryan for lying because I know we saw the same thing, and for gaslighting, I walked out of the bar.
Yeah.
He
We were on the road,
quit,
and I just
dude.
walked to the hotel. I couldn't believe that anyone would just lie to my face like that.
He rage quit.
Yeah.
Because I beat him at pool.
No, you lie.
It's happening
I
again.
can't stand a lie. You were a cheater and a liar.
About to rage quit the pod.
Dude.
And I was like, I'm not playing with cheaters
I
and
beat him
liars.
at pool. Do you believe me, Grant?
No. No, I don't. No, dude. Your gaslighting doesn't work on us.
It was unbelievable.
It does.
It does. It works.
You know the funny thing? This
Yeah.
will always get to Tommy as long as he doesn't concede. Like,
No.
Yeah.
As long as I.
But there was
as long
another
as
time.
he doesn't accept it.
Dude, there was
Like,
another
it's just
time
gonna
in
keep bothering you.
Minneapolis where we were playing pool and I beat you. And that was also iffy. That was also you got frustrated.
I don't remember that time. But yeah, no, you would lie. You lie and cheat.
No, dude. I win.
All right. Well,
Yeah, let's wrap the pod.
I swear to God, I am not lying. So
I swear to God, I also am not lying.
no, dude.
I swear to God, the devil.
No,
I swear on my mother's life.
Jesus Christ. See, you have no fucking backbone, dude.
What are you talking about? All backbone,
you have no
baby.
you have no honor.
All
The
backbone.
only time Ryan ever has a backbone is if he is defending a lie. If he is actually, that's when.
No.
That's when you.
It's funny. It's funny now, but it is unbelievable.
It was awesome, dude.
All right. Well, go follow Ebenezer. What Instagram?
Instagram, Aben_walk, WAQ.
You got any good shows coming up?
No, I'm honestly. I mean, yeah, I have a couple fun shows. I'm doing like a triple feature.
Oh yeah.
Is it here? At Sisyphus?
No, at like CCU.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is that? When's that?
September.
Okay.
I don't know. August
Go-
is pretty empty.
Go
I'm
see
trying to work.
Ebenezer do stand up. He's a fucking murderer.
So
Yeah,
come
dude.
through,
Like,
man. You guys are welcome too.
um,
I'm just
okay. Just follow me, Grant Winkles, on Instagram. I'm gonna be in Madison next week. So Wednesday and Thursday, I'm gonna be in Madison doing shows. So check out my Instagram for that.
Oh yeah. I'll be here at Sisyphus this weekend. Friday, Saturday, opening for Hampton Yunt. Come on out. Those should be fun shows. He's really funny.
Nice.
I'll be in Upper Michigan on Lake Superior the next week doing nothing
Nice,
with my
dude.
family.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I'll be in the Midwest next week. No phone. I'm putting that fucker away. And I'm just gonna fish. I'll be on the lake.
Yeah,
I'll be on
dude.
Superior. I'll be on
Relax.
Superior fishing. Yeah. Hanging out.
All right. Thanks for listening, guys. Leave 5-star reviews, all that good stuff. Subscribe on YouTube, everywhere else. And thank you so much for listening. Sorry we didn't do an apology, but write those in. WeCoolPodcast.com. And thank you very much.
Let's start the next one. Let's do an apology in the beginning.
Sounds good.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ebenezer.
Oh, thank you guys for having me.
Yeah,
For
dude,
sure.
thank
dude.
you.
Long overdue. All right.
right.
Peace.
Bye.